got five stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both.
Hey guys, and welcome back to an Industry Leader interview. We're back with an Industry Leader interview, and I'm with the Inspirational Edenamiuki. And I'm very excited for this one because he's a Leeds boy and he is doing an unbelievable thing, very inspirational, unique meetup called Elevate Young Minds. He's a master's student here. He's a master's student in Leeds Beckett University doing choreography, and now he's running Elevate Young Minds, and that's where I got to know Edenamiuki, is through that Elevate Young Minds. It's really interesting because I've been to a lot of meetups, but this is a very interesting because it has a nice hybrid of startups and artists. It's a very creative, very inspirational, interesting, and very niche. That's why I was so fascinated in learning more about you.
Amazing.
So let's learn more about you. So the first question is an interesting one that I learned from watching another guy who interviews. And basically he says, and this will be a tough one for you,
Okay, go for it.
is explain your life story in 30 seconds.
My what?
Your life story. So explain who you are in 30 seconds.
Born.
As best
Okay.
you can.
Should I go for it?
Go for it.
Okay. Born in Nigeria,
Yeah.
moved to the UK, lived in Manchester, moved to Leeds to study, realized I love partying and promoting and speaking a lot and speaking to people and helping people, created Elevate Young Minds to connect people. And I'm just on a journey now to discover self and personal development and just love, live, life, travel. And that's it.
Love it.
That's it, yeah.
I was amazed how you nailed it. Usually people really struggle because they're like, oh my god, I need to...
You forget what performance was.
Well, there we go. Just so slick. You're just so efficient. Fair enough. In a nutshell.
It was very fun to do that.
Perfect. Well, then, yeah, I think that's really good to break the ice. And obviously then, when we dig deep into the questions, they actually know why you're answering like that, because they know what your passion is, what you're focusing on. There's obviously very heavily is personal development, something also I'm very passionate about, and that's where our mutual interests have really clicked. So, what inspired you to create Elevate Young Minds? Explain to people what Elevate Young Minds is and what inspired you to actually create that.
Yeah, originally it was called Young Minds Matter.
Right.
And that was very simple. It was about bringing together different artists that were in the community. So there was different institutes. So we have in Leeds, you have the Leeds College of Music, one of the most renowned schools of music internationally. Leeds Beckett, Nova School of Contemporary, Nova Ballet. There were so many institutes for creatives, but they weren't talking, they weren't connecting. The artists weren't in conversation as much as they should have been. So we carried out an exhibition, and from there we developed, and we quickly realized that actually, oh wow, there's scope for actually not just being that exhibition, and that exhibition became the festival we have in Lisbon. Young Minds Matter, and festivals in different places is Young Minds Matter, and the organization became, the charity became Elevate Young Minds, and basically it's a youth-driven charity that helps with artists, entrepreneurs, startups with personal development. So we have a leadership sector and we have a creative development sector. So it has two different angles, and myself now moving towards leadership a lot more. My dream really is to become a young diplomat to represent my country, represent the UK, to represent Nigeria, to represent Elevate Young Minds, which I'm already doing without the support of the country, but in the future we will have the support.
I love it.
It should be fun.
That's exciting. See how inspirational it is. And that was my next question, was what was your vision and your future for Elevate Young Minds and yourself? I guess you kind of answered it there. And what, I know you want to go into the diplomat role, what sort of the things you would really want to change based on what you're doing?
Based on what we're doing with Elevate Young Minds, so in the term Elevate Young Minds, you have an interesting term called young. What does it mean to be young? And that's what we're working on now. We want to, personally for our charity, we want to redefine young and hopefully have people take that on board and take that as a way to operate within their organizations and institutes and local government. We're actually looking at, so on the 30th of March, we have the Young Creative Leaders Network to discuss what it means to be young. And I'm proposing, and Elevate Young Minds is proposing that we start to define young as young in craft, not young by age. So
Interesting.
yeah, so with that definition, we're going to send it. So with that definition, we're going to send it across the world. We're going to send it to different forums, our partner forums, partner organizations, to also have those discussions, come up with a resolution to send back to us, then we can start looking at how we can implement that idea. We will, as Elevate Your Mind, we will implement it from this year. So after the 30th, we will implement the idea that actually if you come up to me and you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 200, and you want to start learning to dance, you're still young in craft, so you will have those free opportunities, and that's the mindset we need to switch out. So that term young, and we have young minds matter as well. So in that festival, we want to open that to more people. We have young creative leaders. We want to open that and have the manifesto that says, this is what we mean by young. So that's the future of elevating minds. I think that's quite achievable in the next year or so. And in terms of the real long-term goal, I want to be next to the UN. I want to be, that's my goal. I want to work alongside with diplomats. I want to work alongside leaders and learn from them, and hopefully share the level of experience I have. So.
Absolutely, that's powerful, and you've got to have the big vision, don't you?
For sure.
You've got it to drive.
You can't ask for popcorn. You need to have the whole.
Exactly, you've got to really reach for the stars and really push yourself. And I think having that great vision, I think it's so unique that that you can bring on anyone, just offer them any opportunity. Rather, it's not just because at first I just thought it was a startup, but it's so diverse. And
we have but the models that we develop will make sure it's flexible. It's flexible and you can bend around. It's with a lot of people that we work with, we always have to say this is not about you working for elevating minds or for elevating minds. This is partnership. It's about your personal development. Let's meet in the middle ground. What do you do? What do I do? Let's find the middle ground and find how we can really grow together. I'm still young, we are both young. It's about personal growth and it's about growing together. And the thing with entrepreneurship is that the entrepreneur, the guy with the vision, will never want to lose his vision. So when you come to partnership and people want to put you in an umbrella, that's the problem. This is not about an umbrella, it's about growing together. So
that's why that freedom circuit.
Exactly. That's why when you come to the events, the festivals, the energy is different. I'm writing my master's on that energy. I'm analyzing the energy because that energy has a specific texture.
For sure,
You felt that energy, right? It's a different energy.
Absolutely, no. It was very unique. That's why I wanted to really feel your events, because I didn't fully understand it until I went to your event, and it was unbelievable. I mean, the level of the artists that actually played was unbelievable. But I was just impressed with actually the connections, because when I actually got to know people and understood what they do, I was like, wait a minute, you're actually really valuable to what I do. Wait a minute, that's fascinating. Whereas I had this perceived view of my young students, but then it was completely different and unbelievably diverse.
What I say to people is that I'm going to send you an invitation. If you don't come, then it's classic. So I can't explain it to you. I can't tell you what to expect. But I know it's going to be great. That's it. If you miss out, you miss out. I'm sorry.
And do you think, because it is so unique, do you think that's because of who you are? It's been very heavily driven into this very unique niche thing. Is it because of heavily based on your personality and who you are as a person?
I think it's my mentors, and my team, and my vision as well, of course. But really, my mentors and my team, because I have different mentorship from different angles. And it's about putting all those things that should be together. And that's what makes it beautiful. The events itself. Visions and the possibility. The first thing I learned from Angakara, who's one of my first mentor, is the perception of value and how you switch possibilities. What you think is really possible and what you think is not possible is so possible. You just have to look out different on the 20th, I'm going to the Global Festival of Sustainable Development on the dance team. What's going on there? So it's the way you look at it.
100%. I completely agree on the power of mentors. It's something I always push in my channel. Mentors. Because they just, one, obviously their experience, but I think more importantly is that because you're so involved with what you're doing, how I explain is like you're in the forest and there's so many trees around these animals, but they're on the hill and they just look over and just go, we just have to do that. And it's just like, it just clicks. It's like, that was so simple. And it's crazy how simple it is.
That's it. I'll tell you a story about mentorship. I spent my last year in my student finance in my second year. I was blessed to be hip hop. So hip hop culture gives you a different mindset. It gives you a mindset of humble, and you have the ego. Let the ego run, because the ego is the powerful thing. It's a very important thing to have. But the humbleness controls the ego. So I met my mentor when I was breakdancing. I really met him. when I first did my first event, and I asked him for sponsor. How you doing, man? Long time, man. Give us some free clothes, man. Give us some free clothes. And then he gave us a lot of free calls, motivational speech, motivational messages to share. And then I started traveling to Sheffield every other week. You know, student finance that was all I had. You know, and the last bit of my money. But that man, every other week I was getting fed.
Yeah.
Mentally, I was getting abused in a good way.
Yeah.
But
you saw the value in it very quickly.
Very quickly.
And you took advantage of that because you instantly knew the value of that.
And I will push an entrepreneur, individual, an artist. I will push them till I get bored. You know, because inspiration is what makes me run. You know, I'll push them till I get bored, and when I get bored, then I'm bored, and then you have to come find me. You know, but when I know you've got potential, I'll push you and annoy you.
I love it.
You know, I love doing that as well. You know, but when I get bored of it, of trying to help you, because you just not seeing the value in what I'm offering. You know, yourself, you understand the possibilities, you see the value, you see the vision. When that vision does not come across, then it's difficult.
So what are you looking in people when you're looking for creatively? Because I know you just mentioned when I see it in you. What are those things you're seeing? Is there like a few core pillars to people you find that really stand out to you? That
imagine the music industry, right? When you see it, when you're like, okay, this is where you tell me your vision. This is where I want to be. You know, just like creating an event, or this phone. Let's use this phone as an analogy. You know, you have the screen, you have this, you have different components, and you put it together. Steps, right? So when you see somebody and say, oh, this is where I want to go, and I just step back and it's like, ooh, that's actually quite easy, let's do it.
Yeah,
that's gonna be, you know, you're like, that's gonna be fun, let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, exactly, you know. Even when I see somebody like, and they don't really know where they're going, and then we ask them to go to our creative practitioner and self-awareness workshop and say, find yourself. You know, that's what I mean, find yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you almost put them in an environment and then allow them to flourish.
Train themselves. Yeah.
And are there specific things that you do in order to encourage them to come out of their shell?
Yeah.
Are there specific things you'll force them to do?
Trash talk to them a lot.
You'll trash?
Yes.
Interesting.
Trash talk.
You mean like criticising them?
Yeah, 24/7. Criticize 24/7.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because there's two ways to do it. Mainly the people that you're closest to are the hardest to criticize. So I tell you, this is not my ego speaking. I'm just being a bitch. And I'm just doing what I need to do to get you to the place you need to be. Yeah. And that's it. I'm sorry.
I think
I love you.
Yeah, I respect that, and I think it could be quite hard to understand at first because obviously ego is a big thing.
It is. But what happens is that just like myself, my mentors are Florex, or any of my mentors, they've said stuff to me, I'm like, no.
It's very,
And then it sits in the back of your head.
Your defense very quickly shoots up.
Yeah, but then I realized, oh shit, you said that to me a long time ago.
Yeah.
I should have done that already, because that would have made me. So when I speak to entrepreneurs, I speak to somebody, and sometimes I'm very harsh on them, because I know anything I say is still gonna sit in their head, no matter what. They're still gonna, because I've been in that position where I'm like, oh no, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I know it works.
Yeah, it's that. I think once you're set on something and you're told no, it can a lot of the time actually make it worse. It can just reconfirm what they're doing because they want to prove you wrong, at cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, but that's good as well. That's good as well. You know, sometimes your mental will be wrong. You know, which is good. So if you can work through and you feel like you feel, no, actually, this is what I need to really do first. Then you do it. You do it, because I actually don't forget you're the vision.
Yeah, you're the one.
It's your vision. Your mental can't see your vision, but it can influence how you grow. You know, sometimes you have to take charge and say, you know what, but then I'll still carry on pushing you. And then you carry on. No. And then that's when you create diamonds.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then take responsibility for whether it goes wrong or right. Absolutely.
But it never goes wrong.
So, you mean like you've learned from it, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a process.
Yeah.
The processes are a lot more valuable than the product. Trust me. That's why we call it an intensive period in mind. So we go through a really intensive, we put you through an intensive, like yourself going to Tanzania, that's going to be an intensive period. Because just like right now, you don't really know what to expect, right?
No, I'm just excited.
That's all it is, you know? But you're going to love it, I promise you. But maybe we'll have another interview when you come back.
Yeah.
You know, and reflect.
Well, the good thing is what we're talking about now is there's an opportunity in Tanzania, there's a big conference. And hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be leading one of the caucuses.
Yeah.
That's the word, I can never say it. But running one of the caucuses and then running an actual course the week after. So unbelievable opportunity. Blows my mind how that opportunity is coming to my possession. Absolutely blows my mind, and I really hope it all goes well. But I will be blogging because I know that's part of the thing that you like. And obviously I blog anyway, so you'll see the whole journey because I'll be blogging as well as everyone will. You'll see the whole journey. So I mean, just a quick one on personal brand, because we said sort of love to elevate young minds, and sort of why you've done that is, I know obviously you've gone around countries quite a lot. You really have travelled, and like this is from Russia, in Russia. It really is incredible. So what are your? We'll just quickly roll them off because I know you have to go. He's going to be the president today
Hopefully.
of Leeds Beckett University. So what are your 3 power tips for building a personal brand?
Power tips, okay. Understand where you want to go and go. And that's it.
Love it. Simple.
Understand, let me break it down a little bit then. Understand, okay, like I said, I want to be close to the UN, let's say in 5 years' time. Or my branding's got to look like the UN branding right now. That's exactly how you have to run.
Right.
The Young Creative Leaders Network, the events, they say, everyone say, my friends close will say, oh man, can I wear jeans? Nah, you can't come in with jeans. Very strict on the perception, on the branding.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that's where the value is and that's where people listen.
So it's understand where you're going and imitate people who are already there. Understand what they're doing and be consistent with that. And then obviously
the way I speak, the way I market my night outs and when I go out to party, it's based on DJ Khaled.
DJ
Yes. Because they're the best at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's successful, absolutely.
So why wouldn't I want to take their tips? So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you learn. That's how and then you find your individuality within that.
Absolutely, 100%. And with confidence as it being such a big thing, and you're getting into a lot of big conversations, big conferences, how do you gain your confidence when you're going to such intimidating? Is there any ever times where you're there and you're like, I don't deserve to be here. I should not be here right now.
I'll tell you the first time, Tanzania, the first time. That was the first ever major leadership conference. I got there the first day, I was like, these guys are amazing.
Yeah.
These young people, these young leaders, older than amazing. So I didn't speak for a day. I spoke, so I just wanted to understand what was really going on. It's like, take a step back, then you analyze, you read, and then you formulate your approach and your brand in that instant, in the sense of how am I speaking to everyone there.
Right, okay, awesome.
So the confidence, with the thing with confidence, mainly when speaking at conferences, is that before you speak, you're okay with it. When it gets closer to speaking, you're like, what you gotta remember is that that's part of the process, and you just gotta pinch yourself and throw it away.
Pinch yourself. So you say out of confidence, just pinch embrace
it.
it.
Yeah, remember that that's the process. That's what normally happens just before you go up. Right. As soon as you remember that, then you get
100%. Okay, let's finish off because I know we've got to wrap up. What is your one piece of advice to a student that's just graduated, has no clue where they want to go, and is just not really much the wiser after the degree? What is your one piece of advice?
Get working. Work. It's 21st century. Become an entrepreneur. Develop the entrepreneurial mindset, and work. Connect. It's very important. For me. I'm a networking person. Connect. Really. Oh gosh, possibilities are beautiful. It's one individual can take where you think you might be in 10 years' time, take you from here to get there. So connect, understand, learn, put your ego in the bin.
100%, yeah.
And then fucking put that bin in the garbage bin and let the truck drive away. That's it. Connect.
100%.
And the personal development and develop a strong mindset.
I completely agree. Yeah.
And get involved in elevating your minds.
100%. Is there anything you would like to speak in about? Any opportunities you would like to tell the community that's out there?
On the 30th of March, we have a Young Creative Leaders Conference. We have in that conference, there's some opportunities that you guys can access. Without already been in the part of the network. A lot of opportunities, but go to the website. Go to our website. A lot of things going on internationally. Brussels, Portugal, Tanzania in August, UK back in September.
Yeah.
So a lot of things happening. So go to our website, elevateyoungminds.uk.
Absolutely, and everything will be down below, so I'll connect it all down below and we'll put it on the
Thank you
social
very
media.
much.
So everything will be there. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for your time.
And now you're going to go become the president of Leeds Beckett University.
I hope so.
Absolutely, thank you very much.
See you soon, bro.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was an amazing interview. I really do appreciate that one. It was an amazing, really inspirational interview. I hope that you stay tuned for the other interviews in the next few weeks. Sorry, every Saturday. But this has been the industry lead interview with Edenamiuki. Go check out Elevate Young Minds. Amazing guy, very inspirational. I wish you all the best, guys, and I'll see you next Saturday for the next interview. See you later, guys. Bye bye. Mention is please do follow me at Mears on my YouTube, at Mears _ my Twitter, at Mears Entrepreneur on my Facebook and Instagram. Thank you very much, guys. As always, the best way to create a future is great. Go out there and create a future. Thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye bye.
My guy, pretty like a